Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Rant and Chill. On this channel, I like to rant and I like to chill. Here we're going to be chilling. We're going to be talking about Love Bites. We're going to talk about their new song, or at least their latest song, Dissonance. Okay, I already did a reaction to that song. Now we're going to be talking about what that song kind of means to you. In that, what do you picture? What do you envision in your mind when you hear that song? What comes to mind? That's the question I have for you guys. Let me know in the comments section, and we'll kind of explore that here. So that is, what do you see when you hear the song? What comes to mind? Okay. Now, if you haven't heard the song already, go ahead and do so. It's really good. It's gonna be my new favorite. If I were to do a top 10 list right now, Dissonance is gonna be probably number 2, if not number 1. Dude, actually, I think it might be number 1. Judgment Day will probably be number 2 for me anyway. I know some people will say it's on par with Judgment Day. It really is. It's like it's close. It's like, I don't know, man. It's just right now, because I guess I've just heard it and been listening to it nonstop. It would be a little bit higher than Judgment Day, but you let me know. Oh, I forgot to do the whole, hey, you like this thing, press the like button, share, subscribe, support me on Patreon, all that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anyway, we got that done. Okay. So this song is incredible. Dissonance here. The build-up is incredible. The powerful chords in the beginning have that sort of evil sound with coupled with the rumble of the drums. It creates this image of something large, something numinous, something that shouldn't be emerging onto the scene. That's what I envision when I hear the song. Like when I said in my reaction that this is like final boss music, I wasn't joking. This is like Dark Souls, like final boss music. Okay, this is like Final Fantasy VII. Sephiroth appears instead of the one-winged angel. They're playing this. Okay, they're playing Dissonance. I can imagine it. Okay, it's very fitting. It is a very powerful song. I mean, from the beginning, the sound is massive, incredibly massive. And maybe the opening might be too on the nose for those that are very familiar with the classical horror scene. But I really enjoy it, and I think it's a build-up that is followed with a solid follow, okay, through and through. The guitars quickly scale up the notes after the intro. The drums build up for the change-up, and then all of a sudden we're dropped down to a pit of ruthless, merciless thrashing that echoes the eerie melody from before. We get another quick change up with a chord that gives us every now and then this song, and it's very structured. The structure of the song is very concise. Okay, this is not one of their progressive songs. There's not really a lot of progressive elements here, but it's very good. Love Bites, heavy thrash, power metal stuff. It's really, really good. Okay, but every now and then, I think around the chorus area, there is a chord that comes in. A quick change up where it sounds like it gives some levity to the very heavy song. You probably hear it every now and then. It's like a very quick chord progression. When you hear it, it's like, oh, okay. It's the one area of the song where it's like, okay, it sounds like it's just the way that the note is structured, the way the riff is structured. It's like, it sounds like, well, like I said, a little bit of levity in an otherwise very heavy, very dominating song, but it's very quick. Asami spitting fire in the song, absolutely spitting fire, and the verse has its own build up as well. It kind of builds up, and that's kind of like a theme in this song. It like builds up and then release, builds up and then release. The tension just continues to, and it escalates, and then the escalation is followed with quick retractions. But it's very slight, very slight. There's a lot of sense of urgency and rush in this song. I mean, the drums are like never letting up, do they? I mean, the drums, there's some change up here and there, obviously, but if at times where Haruna's drum sounds like it is letting up, it's only because what she needs to do is punctuate the riff, punctuate the riff and really increase the heaviness of the guitars and the bass. Oh, and then we have the solos. Man. The solos are incredible, very bright, very vivid, very beautiful the way they're constructed. They sort of echo the beginning melody, but they take it on to a whole other level. And at this point of reacting to Love Bites and kind of dig into them, I can actually I understand just by listening to it who is playing the solo. There was an interview from 2017 where Miyako said that she's not very fast when it comes to solos, which is like, I was like, what? You're faster than me. I mean, what? But like, so if you hear like more legato notes, it's probably going to be Miyako. But if you hear more like faster picking, it's going to probably be Midori. That's what I got from the interview anyway. And that's, Midori kind of agreed to that as well, though she said that she also does legato notes too. But what I'm saying here is that when you listen to the solos, you can kind of tell who is playing. And I think some people are so advanced when it comes to like their ability to hear that they can actually pick up the different tone. I'm not there yet, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get there. But I could definitely tell based on how fast they're playing. And it doesn't matter, though. They're both really good. They mirror each other very well. The one thing I noticed in this song is that so there's like 3 solos, 4-ish. So the last solo is you have Miyako and Midori, but then the last solo you can count as 2 because it doesn't sound like they're playing together in unison like twin guitars, but it's very quick back and back, and it's like the same. It's almost like the same, but it just changed up just a little bit. I don't know how to describe it anymore. Someone who's very musically inclined can explain it to you in a lot more depth than that, but I'm sure they noticed it. I can imagine some people saying, "Where's Fami in this song?" You can hear the bass. The bass is there. You can hear it. There's a lot going on in the song there. There is a lot going on. Guitar-wise, drum-wise. And you can hear the bass if you pay attention to it. There is actually a part in the song where it's like, did I just hear some tapping? It's very brief. And I'm not so sure. I got to listen to it some more. And I'm on my like 20th time, maybe 25th time of listening to it. But because it happens so quick, and when it does happen, it's like, oh, I think there was some tapping there. Very, very brief. Very brief. So everyone's on fire on this song. Everyone's on fire. They're doing a great job. It's a well-constructed song. I really love this song. And like I said, or like I asked in the beginning, what do you see when you hear this song? What comes to your mind? For me, it is final boss music. It is, you're at that last scene. The area around you is probably in a wasteland because it's been destroyed by everything. And then you're facing this large, this numinous beast. But that's what I see. I don't know what you see there. Let me know in the comments section. And you guys take it easy, man. Have a good one.